Hey Ernest, how's it going? How you doing today? Hey Smurfy, salute. How's it going, you guys? Hi Bud, Bud OG. Happy Wednesday. Oh yay, high five Ernest. I'm glad. Hey Eric. Good to see you guys as always. Hi Bo, hello. Everybody in the house. Yeah, I took a nap this afternoon. Oh, I'm so glad you took a nap, Bud, because you probably didn't get enough sleep last night. You woke up at like 3:30 a.m. Hello everybody. Hi Chris. Hello Jeff. Good to see you guys. Another beautiful day in paradise. I napped this afternoon also. That's awesome, Eric. Right on. Yeah, it's very humid right now. It was very hot in the house. So at this time, I like to get out of the house if I can. I'm not always able to if I have stuff to do, but yeah, today I was like, let's go outside. We'll do a little stream. And I may go to I'm planning to go to a meditation group tonight, so I'm excited about that. I haven't been to one of those in a long time. Greetings, hello, half knock from Russia, hello. The names are normal. I know they've been normal on this channel, but I don't know why they're different for the other channel. I don't know why YouTube does that, but I don't know. Just gotta go with it. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just going into, I'm not even sure which trail I'm gonna do today. I don't know, we'll see when I get there. Meditation group. Yeah, Sam, I used to, I've done different like meditation groups. I actually did I've done a couple of silent meditations for like 10 days. And so I did the one I did in like 2016, that was called Vipassana. And it's like a completely silent meditation where you go, this one was at a campsite. There's like different facilities that host it, but it was on the Big Island in Hawaii, and it was so many dogs. Would you like to visit Russia? It's never been in my agenda. But maybe one day, I don't know. It's never really been in my agenda. There's a lot of places, like even in Europe, hasn't really been too strongly pulling me towards Europe, but you never know. I'd like to do Europe one day, but like, I'd like to do it right, you know? Like to be able to save up to do it right. But the Vipassana that I did in 2016, it's been a long time, but it was at a campsite, so I brought my own tent, and there was, we meditated for several hours. Like somebody would come wake us up with the bell, like come ding the bell to wake us up at like 4:30 in the morning, and just get up and meditate. Sit down, you're sitting down on your okole, on your bum, and you're just meditating all day. And you have breakfast at like 7 or 7:30. I think it's 7:30 is breakfast. So they served, they had oatmeal every day with prunes in them. So oatmeal with prunes. And then they did have some bread and stuff. They had bread and peanut butter if you wanted that instead. They had fruits, bananas. So that was the breakfast. And then after breakfast, meditate. Go meditate for some more hours. And then after that, lunch. So lunch at like 11:30. And so lunch would be something different every day. And it was delicious. It was, the food was really good. They really knew what they were doing in their menu. So, so yeah, absolutely delicious. They had like curries. Everything was vegetarian. So everything at these retreats at these Vipassana retreats are vegetarian. So they did tofu curry one day. They did all kinds of different things. So it was delicious. And one day they made these like chocolate chip, like oat bars. Oh my gosh, so good. And then at lunch, you could get some time to kind of do your own thing. So there was some time to do your own thing after you eat lunch. And everything's in complete silence. You're not allowed to look at anybody. And the men are separated from the women. So you're all with your own gender until you're in the meditation hall. So once you're in the meditation, I think for us it was like a yurt. It was like a big tent that we were in the meditation, like the meditation area. And yeah, you were not allowed to look at anybody, no speaking, no, like nothing, nothing except for just breathing. And, but after lunch though, they did not allow you to do yoga either. You could do stretching, but not like actual like yoga. So, I would be walking every day. After lunch was my walk, and I would just march around. I would just march around the field. There was a big field that I would just do circles, or actually like squares. I would just walk squares around the big field. Yeah, 10 days without speaking. Look it up. They have them all over the world, you guys. They have them all over the world. If you ever want to try experiencing something like that, it's really good for like addictions. It's really good for like, it's it's a non-denominational meditation. So there's no religion. They do not teach you religion or anything like that. They simply just teach you to follow your breath, and then also paying attention to your body. So it's also somatic. It's good for addictions, good for traumas, good for life events. If you ever go through anything crazy and you need help, go to a Vipassana center, you guys. It's donation based. So you don't have to break the bank if you don't have the money. I would definitely encourage donating, but you don't have to donate like a crazy amount if you don't have that. And yeah, if you ever go through something in your life and you're like, I have no idea what to do now. I do not know what's going on. I need help. I need to fix my life. I need to fix myself. If you're in one of those places, which we've all been to at some point, or will be at some point, probably. I mean, I hope maybe not everyone has to go through that, maybe, but I feel like everybody goes through that at least at one point, maybe. Not everyone though. Everyone's life is different, but lots of people have something like that. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Search for Vipassana, and they're all over the world. Hey guys, am I back? Am I back yet? Sorry, I feel like, whenever I walk around this mountain area, it's, the service is kind of difficult. Thank you, Ernest. What in the world? What in the world are people commenting? Oh, somebody already hit it. Thank you, Smurfy. I'm so slow. I see some of you guys are so fast. I don't know how you're operating so fast. Thanks, guys. Hey, Baylor. How's it going? Hi, Nate. Hello, everybody. Sorry if I missed a lot of your comments. I was talking about this interesting meditation that I wanted to tell you guys about. Sub mode. Okay. All right, but we'll go into sub mode. All right. Please subscribe if you would like to chat. Mahalo. So yeah, and then we would watch a video at night, and the guy's name is Goenka, and he's kind of like I don't think he's still alive anymore, but it's a video of him explaining, what to do. So the first days, if you're a new student, the first day, you're just kind of focusing on your breath and the sensation of your breath going in and out of your nose. And then later on, you have to feel all the sensations from top to bottom, and then back up to the top, back to the bottom. But it takes forever to get from the top to bottom. If you're trying to feel, you have to wait until you feel any sensation. So you start at the crown of your head, and you're just sitting there meditating, seeing if you can feel any sensation. I think the mountain can glitch up the service a little bit. Hello, everybody. Yeah, check it out. Are we back, you guys? Just want to make sure we're back. Oh, we're back. Okay, awesome. I feel like the connection's like better when we're in the jungle. I don't know why. He's like, there's less interference. I don't know. Thanks, guys. Awesome. We are back. We are here. Yeah, I'm in a spotty area. I feel like whenever I go in that area, it gets a little bit glitchy, but I feel like the trail is pretty good. I don't know. I haven't done the other trail. I don't know if I'm really sore. I did, beach workout. We did almost all lower body yesterday, which was awesome. I like lower body, but I actually did a lower body workout with weights the day before that. So I'm like double sore from my workouts. So that's why I was thinking about doing cocoa head, but no cocoa head today. I'll go to this meditation. I haven't been to a meditation group in a long time. So that could be interesting. But yeah, this meditation, yeah, so Goenka explains to you, like, you start at the crown of your head and you feel the sensation slowly going down, making your way down, and you have to wait until you feel any sensation. And, all the way down, like your eyes, your nose, your mouth, like everywhere, your back of your head, your jaw, your neck, you're everywhere. Then you make your way all down and then go to your toes and then you go back up, and then that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's the meditation. And it could take like over an hour to head to the bottom of your feet. So definitely really focused on body awareness. There's a lot to do with the body. I think, what my understanding of it is that a lot of us get, there's a lot of things in life and we don't take the time to experience life from within the body, which is really important too. So, oh, thank you, Bo. Thank you. Maybe the trees are like antennas. Hey, maybe, I don't know, Smurfy. But yeah, it's important to be able to, because whenever we can get back into the body, that's when we can actually fully relax. But it takes some time because we've all built up trauma in the body. That's why almost everybody has pain in their body somewhere. Some people can't not even go into their body. Like some people cannot even feel anything in their body because they're so dissociated because of trauma. So it's important to make that time to, come back to the breath and come back to the body. And that's how we're able to fully embody ourselves. And then once we're able to make our way through the pain that we're feeling, then we can experience a little bit more and more peace. So I've done a lot of stuff, especially after I learned a lot. I learned a lot from the Vipassana because I never went back yet, but I've learned a lot from it because I took it home and I started, using like more body awareness in my meditations. And there was a point I was meditating so much, and because that's how I healed to the point that I am at now. No one's completely healed from everything, but that's where I got to the point where I'm now. You guys don't know what I was before. But yeah, I would spend as much time as I could relaxing my body and meditating and feeling into the places in my body that it's so hard to feel. Everybody has those places where it's like there's either pain or it's so hard to just relax into that part of your body. That's trauma, you guys. The Body Keeps the Score, that's a book. But yeah, the trauma is stored in the body. It's in the jaw. For me, a lot of it's in the jaw. It's like in this area. Nate Roblox. No, I don't know you yet. If you know you and if we start to know you and trust you, then we can potentially talk about it, but I don't know you. It's so interesting, Eric. Chat's much better with the trolls gone. I'm glad to hear that. I'm still seeing a psychiatrist to deal with the trauma my parents caused me. I'm really glad you're seeing a psychiatrist. Is your psychiatrist, like, are they doing, let's see, psychiatrist, because that's the one that prescribes things, right? I'm just wondering if they're doing, like, are they doing like EMDR kind of stuff, or I'm just curious, like, what they're having you, like what they're working with you on. If you're wanting to share, you don't have to share any of that, because that's personal information. But yeah, me too, Chris. I see a therapist as well. It's really important, for that same reason that you're seeing one too. I share with my high school friend. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Eric. Says show Ellie love, hit and like, subscribe. Thank you. Let's get to 3,000. Oh my goodness. We're not even at 2,000 yet. I appreciate that. I think inside my psychologist can't. Okay. Okay, so there's, to my right, there's a difficult trail, and then to my left, it's slightly, I might do this one again. I did this one, I was in a big rush the last time I did this one, so let me do this one. I can do it a little bit more slowly. This one's a shorter one, but this was the one that I ran up a week ago or a couple weeks ago. $1.7 subs. Oh, that is so awesome, Ernest. That is awesome. Thanks for the subs, everybody. I appreciate it. But we are on a walk. We are on a nature walk. Look at this. It's like the secret garden. And like, there's usually not very many people here at all, which is awesome. Kind of blurry. Oh, are we cutting out a little bit? I feel like last time most of the service was actually pretty good until I got to the very top. Easily, Eric. We'll find that there's a lot of people who can relate to us in a lot of different ways. No one went through the same exact experience as any one of us, but there's a lot of people that have been through similar things that can definitely relate. Yeah, when I was, I spent a lot of time meditating and getting back into my body. And I wanted to talk about this meditation because I want to tell you guys what happened when I started meditating that way. It's so interesting. So I'm getting back into meditation. I got distracted for a couple years, but I'm trying to get back more into my meditation practice. And I have started already. I've started getting back little bit by little. But when I started meditating a lot, there were parts in my body that would just start I don't know how to explain it, but there were I don't know if it's the nerve or whatever it was, my muscles would start pulsing uncontrollably. I would not control it. It wasn't anything it was not a big movement or anything like that, but it was a really subtle, it would happen in my face, everywhere, anywhere, just from just starting to relax the body. I felt that it was some kind of release that was trapped energy. Because your mental state, your emotions and everything, your body stores all those things. So it's definitely a way of healing trauma. Meditation it's a really important way in my opinion. Even yoga, moving the body, exercising, anything to stir up, anything to move the body. But yeah, meditation, movement is important too, right? Movement is just as important as stillness. Stillness is just as important as movement. But yeah, different parts of me, in my legs and my arms, shoulders, everywhere would just start do these little pulse sensations. It was so interesting. So that's what happened for me when I started doing all this meditation. And I'm getting back into it, and that's kind of happening again. So yeah, I want to get back into it more and more. Smurfy says, a hurt person when alone becomes more hurt. Hurt people together can help each other. That is true, Smurfy. That is so true. Community is important. Although I did become a hermit for a while because I didn't feel like I could trust anybody. There was a certain point in my life where I was like, people are just hurting me and I don't know what to do and I don't trust anybody. But that's not a good mindset to be in because there are trustworthy people in the world. And like when you're, when you did come from a first family, it's called a first family because that doesn't have to be your actual family that you end up with. You can choose your family and create your family if your first family was not there to provide safety for you or trust or, things like that. In the wise words of Hannah Montana, everyone makes mistakes. That's true. Everyone makes mistakes. But there's certain people that are more trustworthy than others. We can all agree on that. And sometimes what we have learned, actually almost all the time, the way that we first experienced the world, we learned from that and took that with us, even as adults. And we kind of draw in a very similar dynamic to what our family created for us. It kind of sucks, but it's kind of the truth too. We draw into our lives what we're familiar with. So to a lot of people, the things that they're familiar with, even if it was toxic, it's still familiar, and that's what's good. That's what might feel comfortable. So a lot of times we can draw in things like that without wanting to, but it's just what we know. So until we start to change what we know and, look at the ways that we're wrong, it's really important to look at the ways that, in my opinion, it's important to look at the ways that we're wrong, the things that were done to us, because we don't want to repeat, because we don't want to repeat that to somebody else, and then B, because we don't want to attract that and bring that, into other people's lives. Because when people, when you go through life, and if you went through a toxic upbringing, you grow up, if you don't do any work or realize the wrongness of what was done to you or have any reflection about it, it's so easy you have your own kids, start another family, and do the same exact thing that was done to you. So we don't want that. We don't want to repeat cycles. In order to not repeat the cycle, there has to be the awareness of that was wrong. Somebody treated me in a way that reflected their own pain, and they were treated probably that way and probably worse. And so they just put that onto me. It's a generational trauma. It can be a cycle until you decide to break it. I found out the same thing, never realized how many good people can be found and on YouTube at that. I know, isn't that crazy, Smurfy? High five. Oh, thank you, Eric. More focus on exercise and getting out in nature. Hey, that's awesome, Eric. That makes me really happy. Super happy. You guys, sorry, this is I got a little, it's not real. It's not real. I just wanted to show you guys my fake tattoo. I think it's super cute though, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop to get some water. Let me put this down for a second. Took me 10 years to not yell like my father. Hey, Moto Wolf, but I'm proud of you for actually getting there to that point. The world is so beautiful. Is that a bear behind you? I wish we had bears. Or do I? I don't know. Maybe not, but here is where we are. Welcome to planet Earth. Honestly, meditation has helped me a lot. Me too, Moto Wolf. I'm so glad you found meditation. That's like one of the biggest ways. Like I don't know that you can actually do like as much healing as you can do with meditation, like through any other modality. There's other modalities out there. There's tapping, but that's also even like a type of meditation, I feel like. What's it called? Tapping, the one you tap your head and then you tap this. You use both hands, but you go down. And EFT, is that what it's called? Emotional freedom technique, that's what it is. And there's other modalities that I've also learned that have been extremely helpful. And sometimes I'll combine them with meditation. But yeah, meditation, I feel like in my experience, meditation is one of the biggest ways to heal trauma. It's also a really big way to get close to God, in my experience, my opinions. Because you gotta really I feel like in order to get close to God, you gotta get close to yourself, right? Like, if you're out of your body and if you're in a traumatized state, that's not going to bring you closer to God. Ooh, I did a crazy trail. It did rain last night, so it's a little slightly wet, but nothing too crazy. I wasn't sure if it was going to rain, but it's actually looking pretty good right now. It's so green. It is so green. Yes, Eric. We are in the jungle too, so it does rain back here. It does rain back here more than like in other places on the island. But yeah, if you've never tried meditating, I definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. And there's different ways to meditate too. There's just simply breathing, or there's that body one I mentioned. There is you can even say like an affirmation to yourself. Like, I'm releasing, or I'm still, or I let go, or something like that. But yeah, the more and more you heal from trauma, the more you're able to see more and more beauty in life. The colors get more vibrant. Everything becomes a little bit more beautiful, more and more each day. Hey Zeep, happy Wednesday. How are you doing, Zeep? Good to see you. It's such a beautiful day. I'm so blessed. Hey, Jonathan Taylor. Hello. Thank you, Zeep. Tai Chi, yes, Tai Chi. I feel like I'm not a Tai Chi practitioner or anything, but I've done it before. Tai Chi is very interesting, but yeah, that's another awesome modality. That, yeah, I do believe that helps, because that like moves the energy around. You probably know a lot more about it than I do. But Tai Chi, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's almost like kind of like a meditation too. It's like a slow movement. It's like a movement meditation. Look at how beautiful. Hey, Ernest, what are you cooking? Oh, what's Ernest cooking? Yes, that is. Oh, is Anne here? Hey, Anne. Good to see you. Hello. Still listening. Just busy. Oh, yeah, no problem, Ernest. Do what you got to do. We're just chilling. Let me see. I missed some comments, I think. smash burgers. Ooh, that sounds good. I mean, not for me, but for you. I would eat a like a vegan smash burger, which I have. I'm good and okay. I'm so glad to hear that, Jonathan. I'm glad you're doing well. Having dinner as well, but leftovers from my barbecue chicken. That's awesome, Eric. That sounds delicious. I was eating healthier. Had a detox smoothie. Ooh, what was in your detox smoothie? That's why I need to be more mindful with the food I eat. That's so awesome, Anne. I'm so happy to hear that. I am usually but I haven't been paying much attention. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it ebbs and flows. Like sometimes we're like on top of it, and then sometimes we get busy. I'm sure you're really busy because you're gonna end your schooling pretty soon. Yeah, things can ebb and flow. And I think the key is just to come back. Once we realize things have got off balance, just to come back. I'm so sorry, Chris. You know, I definitely can relate to you more than you know. Let's see. Yeah, for me it's been over 15 years too. And the struggle is kind of a continuing thing. It kind of like, you know, it's a process. Like, obviously, if somebody has hurt you that much, and especially in your formative years, you're never really going to think about them and really necessarily be okay. You know, if someone has abused you, they're extremely toxic. If you didn't have any love or any type of good relationship from that person is always going to, you know, thinking about it is always going to if you're trying to heal. Yes, meditation, and yes, you know, all those modalities, different modalities can help you. I'm sure your psychologist has given you some modalities, or at least I would hope so. It's important to, like, let me just ask you, what are you passionate about? What is your dream in life? Because even the act of focusing on that will start to heal you. It's very sad. I can only imagine the effects of those years. Props to everyone pushing forward and focusing on healing. Yes, props to everyone who's going through it. Yeah, it's like you're always going to experience some kind of, you know, hurt and upset. And the thing is to be there with yourself through it. Don't numb yourself out. You know, don't like, try not to develop. Oh, I think most people have developed addictions who've gone through a lot of stuff, but, you know, maybe try sitting there with the feeling instead of turning to, I'm not saying you do alcohol, but instead of turning to some kind of alcohol or even food or movies or distractions, sometimes it's good to just like sit there with the pain and just to feel that and to cry and to be hurt and just to feel that in the moment. Crying is really important too, to release emotions. Oh, thank you, Ibrahim. I appreciate that. They're hard to heal after suffering. Yeah, no, they're hard to heal. They're hard for all. Yeah, they're hard for all of us too. Who've gone through like really, like a lot of trauma. I don't drink, smoke, or take drugs. That's awesome, Chris. That's really awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to find, do you have like a group that you can talk to about things or people that you can talk to? Because I've recommended the groups, the Mankind Project, and then there's Women Within for all the women out there, but it's like a free online group that you can, people get allotted time and you can share what you're going through, and there's other people in the group, and if you want, you can go. Some groups are like once a week, so you could do it like every week. It's completely free. So it's important to have people be able to like see you and to, just to share your experience with people, because it's very likely that you were not seen as a child, or really understood if you've been through that. Within is what I book. Yay, Anne, that's awesome. I'm actually going to start a local, like a local women's circle, like once a month, because I noticed that like online it can be like, it's great, it's so convenient, but I'm trying to organize also a local gathering and potluck over here like once a month, because that's like all I'm able to commit. I cannot do any more than once a month at this point. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, from Jamaica. That's awesome, Nick. That's very cool. I've never been to Jamaica before. I've been here through a lot of my life now. Don't let it bother me anymore. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jonathan. Yeah, it's one of the hardest things when people that were supposed to protect you and love you and be there for you were not able to do that through their own limitations, through their own, experiences of being abused and not being able to give you what they couldn't have. Like I said the other day, it's really hard to give something that you've never had before. So a lot of people are not able to do that, and they end up projecting the same stuff onto you. Just remember, no matter how anybody treated you, you are so, so loved. Always. And just to have that compassion for yourself too. It starts with yourself. Like, the only person who can make changes in your life is you. And it's very unlikely the people that have hurt you the most will ever apologize or even come to any awareness. Everyone's different. I've heard of people, like parents apologizing to their children. I've heard of that, but it depends, because they may not have the awareness to be able to do something like that, or they may not be conscious enough to be able to self-reflect. Probably it's really, depending on what you went through, it can be kind of unlikely for self-reflection to happen in certain people. And so it's never able to, you're never expect anything from anybody, but the only person that can really pull yourself up and who can get you out of it, it's you. And for me, God is important too, having that relationship with God, because you can't do it alone. And it's important for me, at least, to acknowledge that there's something greater than you, because there is. And so, even just having that communication, open communication with God, sometimes I'll write to God, pray to God, pray for healing, pray to be shown the ways that you can heal, pray to be guided, and you will be. And you may not recognize that God is actually leading you, because you're going to think that these are your own thoughts and coming from your own, thoughts and intuitions, which they are too, but God speaks to us in different ways, and oftentimes they're really subtle. So you can ask God for whatever it is in your highest good that you need, and you're going to get shown the way. But somebody commented on one of my prayers of the day, and we're not always going to be given exactly what we ask for, because sometimes that's not in the plan, and that's okay. Sometimes we don't have to be specific with, I want this or I want that. Sometimes it's just, please show me like how I need to heal. Please show me what I need to do for the highest good in my life. Like, please show me, you know, what can I do to find peace? And it's a co-creation. So we also have to move towards that direction. We can't, you know, constantly think violent thoughts, or we can't constantly think, so like there's a point where we have to discipline our own thoughts so that we're not like repeating, so that we're just not repeating the same thing over and over again. That's a very hard thing to do. It can be, depending on what people have gone through. But yeah, we have to meet God halfway too. So it's like, it's definitely a co-creation. And you know, just every day taking time to find peace, taking time to let go and have some discipline, and just let go of that thought that keeps bothering you over and over and over and over again. And, you know, choosing a different story. You know, like, people may have hurt me, people may have been terrible to me and nasty to me. And I didn't deserve that. I'm talking like, maybe say it in like I form for you, you know, like, you didn't deserve that, and you know that. But at the same time, I write my own story. You know, you write your own story. And yeah, you can totally rewrite your own story and do like just decide to change whatever happened to you, so that you don't have to put up with those types of things anymore. I'm friendless. Oh, Nate, I thought you just said you had a friend in high school, like a high school friend. Thank God people can help point us in the right direction, but our minds don't heal unless you're ready to. That's true, Smurfy. There's a point where we have to decide, okay, I'm done. I'm done with these certain things, and let me pull in what I need. Let me pull in some calmness. Let me think peaceful thoughts. Let me tell myself that I am worthy. Let me instill things within that were not instilled in me, which should have been, you know, like, that weren't. So yeah, there's a point where you can, you know, try harder to flip the script. But there's also value. There's also value in recognizing what was done to you. And there's a process with that too. So there's different processes for different times in the journey of healing. So yeah. Everyone's going through a different step, you know, not everyone's on the same step. And, you know, the steps are not perfect. They can be everywhere. There's no like linear way to heal. Drink water and exercise. Thank you, Zeeb. Go get some yummy donuts. Makes sense, Murphy. We have to be ready to accept that healing. Yes, that's so true. Hi, Kirk. How's it going? Hello. I pray a lot for everything. I pray for all my friends and family that I love and appreciate and respect. That's awesome, Jonathan. That's awesome that you do that. Oh, Drew, I'm talking to somebody else who went through something. We don't talk to people like that. Don't talk to anybody like that. If somebody wants to share what they went through on my channel, and if somebody wants to be vulnerable and have the courage to do that, it is not okay to do that to somebody. The way that you're talking to that person, that's toxic behavior. So I'm gonna time you out, Drew. Because yeah, I do have compassion for anybody that wants to share what they went through. And if you don't want to have compassion for people, this is not the right channel for you. I enjoy your live chats. Oh, thank you, Sam. What's your sad news? Is what happens when Ernie goes to cook and steps away. Hey guys, it's a beautiful world out here. Let me go drink some water. I'm gonna get out of the sun for a second and sit in the shade. Oh, thank you, Sam. Oh, Ernest. I think Anne said like that's what happens when Ernest is not here. I don't know what exactly she was referring to. But I just timed somebody out because they were saying things that were, you know, somebody shared stuff about what they're going through. So I was trying to help, and then they were being really not compassionate. So I timed somebody out. It's okay for me to time someone out too. Because I'm technically a moderator of my own channel too. So yeah, if people don't want to have compassion for other people, that's not the type of audience that I want on this channel. Compassion is a really important quality to develop. A lot of people, you know, who ignore their own, a lot of people who have not done enough healing don't have compassion for other people. And there's different steps, you know, along different parts of the journey. So yeah, if there's not like the wherewithal to understand that, and to understand that, you know, then yeah, it's important to make time to heal yourself. Go heal yourself. If you can't tolerate somebody sharing what they went through, then go heal yourself, because there's some healing to do, and there's probably some denial. There's probably some denial there too, of your own stuff that happened, possibly. Does lack of compassion turn to narcissism? And that's a really good question. You know, I'm not an expert, but I do know that narcissistic people, no one's being diagnosed with narcissism over here, but I do know that narcissistic people don't really have the ability to have compassion for other people. Thought about suicide on a daily basis, tried to kill myself endlessly, never believing in myself. I took so much therapy. Kirk, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're here in this chat and you're alive and you can start over. Anytime you can start over. And it sounds like you did already. It sounds like you've healed enough to get to this point. So I'm really proud of you for that. I'm so glad that you did not take any actions on your thoughts. And I'm so glad that you made it. You made it here. And you deserve to believe in yourself, and you deserve to feel worthy, like you can do what you want to do. And I hope that's what you're going towards. I hope everybody on here is going towards a path, or on a path that they're taking steps to do what they really want to do in life, and to find their, just to find their passion if you haven't already found it. And it's going to look different for everybody. It's not going to be the same for everybody. And this Kirk, I'm really glad to hear you went to therapy. I'm so glad you're here with us. Me too. Sam says, Eric, I'm going through something. My wife and I are separated. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sam. Unfortunately, I have turned to alcohol. Difficult to shake the depression. Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to find some resources, whether that's AA or whether that's, you know, whatever it is that you need to shake that off. That sounds really hard. I do not have experience with that type of thing, but I hope that you're able to find what you need in order to heal and to start over in your life. Okay, so Anne says, I feel like I know someone who is kind of like a baby narcissist and seems to have moments of compassion. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, that can happen. You know, yeah, that can happen. It's not always like black and white with people. It's not always just, some people are inconsistent. And so that's a problem too. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to, I think I wouldn't be able to say anything about that person. I don't know that person, but all I know is that there are a lot of people who are inconsistent with things like that. But yeah, I'm sorry if that person's in your life and if they're hurting you. I hope that you're able to minimize that contact to where somebody's not hurting you. Narcissism hurts. Yes, it does. Narcissism does hurt. I mean, everyone's a little, we all have some type of narcissistic trait. It doesn't mean that we're a narcissist, but there's a spectrum, right? And then there's a point where it's just like actual narcissistic personality disorder. That's like the extreme. I was in a dark place. Then I saw YouTube. Hey, me too, Gordon. YouTube has helped me a lot. There is so many free resources on YouTube if you're going through stuff. Lisa Romano helps a lot with she can help with certain relationship type of stuff. Thais Gibson, I'm just naming these because these are all helpful things that I know of. There's so many more helpful resources that I don't even know about. Thais Gibson, she does a lot of work with relationships and attachment styles, how to heal your attachment style and become more secure attachment. And then there's Marissa Peer's awesome because she's like the I am enough lady. She, you got to tell yourself that you're enough. That's a part of healing too, is instilling those positive thoughts within you. It's not all rainbows and butterflies. There is the part of trauma healing where you actually have to kind of dissect some of these things and being like, okay, that happened and this is how it affected me. There are those ugly moments of trauma healing that is really important to look at. But there's also the part of trauma healing that you have to instill the thoughts that were never, instill the belief systems that were never given to you as a child, because everyone has a set of belief systems. And so you can imagine a child growing up in a very loving home where there was no weird, crazy stuff happening. And it was just love and, the mature adults raising a child. And, a parent should really, that's like a parent should see their child as the most precious thing on earth. That's what should be happening. That didn't happen for everybody. So, so if that's the case, so a child who grew up in a very nourishing environment, very protective, compassionate, nourishing environment, received certain sets of belief systems that they brought with them. They believe inherently that they're worthy because they were treated as such since they were little. And of course, things can change some of these belief systems if you get into a bad relationship, if you were bullied as a kid, or there's other ways to develop negative belief systems. But a lot of it stems from family, your first family. So, children who grew up in loving, compassionate environments usually have a belief system that they're loved and, they would never tolerate abuse later as an adult, a lot of them. Some, sometimes there's nuances because some people get into certain situations too that can also, change some of that. But in a child who didn't receive that type of level of compassion, you develop more people who did not receive that develop more of a belief system that they're not worthy, that they don't deserve respect, that the list goes on and on. So there's so many there's so many belief systems. The average person, actually, you don't even have to have gone through anything significant, but the average person, as far as Bruce Lipton, I don't know if you guys know about Bruce Lipton, but he does a lot on belief systems. I remember him saying that the average person has about 70% negative belief systems about themselves. So imagine someone who went through a particularly difficult, situation. So, but it's possible to change it. Once you recognize it, it's possible to change it. I feel so sad when I see Columbine days. They happen so often. Oh yeah, it's so terrible. I really want to jump, but I'm lost. Well, you guys, stay here because there's a lot of beauty in this world. I'm getting it figured out with the help of friends, family, and God. That's so awesome, Sam. So much love to you on your journey. So much love and respect. You can do it. I would try to find I'm sure you've found other people who are going through a similar situation too, but it's really good to have, like, maybe a group of guys or a group of friends that, got your back when you're going through stuff, or when you're not going through stuff, right? It's always really important to have your pack, your group of friends who, or at least start to find that. You may not have that already, and that's okay. But take, like, the steps to find that. Go to meetups, go, try to go find people. Find your people, everybody. I hope everybody, you can find your people. It's really important. Sam, even if it's taking a walk, taking a deep breath, I sub to those when I see come up to watch. Oh, that's awesome, Anne. There is this amazing singer that lives in Hawaii that got me through some really dark times. Oh, Ernest. Aw, thank you so much for saying that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Ernest. And I hope that, I did send a prayer for you today too. I sent a prayer for a bunch of people, even people that I don't know. And yeah, I was just praying that you are, things just continue to get better and better. And then, you get rained upon, all the good things in life, essentially. Oh, Anne, that's so sweet of you to say. I'm not that smart, you guys. Just saying, I'm not that smart. There's so many people who are like, that I've gotten like information from that are like way smarter. But I appreciate that. I'm not perfect, and there's definitely experts out there. I'm not an expert in anything, really. Eric says, one step at a time, son. Alcohol does not need to define you. There may be support group near you. God bless you. Yeah, there's lots of support groups in person and even online, if that's what you prefer. Some people do prefer to have support groups online because of the anonymous factor too. And, if people do decide to do AA, whatever, that may or may not be right for your particular situation. But I think with AA, you get like a sponsor too, so you can talk to somebody individually every week. And it's free. Group in a crazy life. It's not what you go through that makes you who you are, but how you let it affect you. That's true, Kirk, and it's probably both. It's probably some combination of both, but that's true. You have to decide how you're going to let it affect you, because you can choose the dark path and you can choose the light path. So which path are you going to choose, right? You can choose to hate yourself. Like, you can choose to continue to believe those negative things, which for some people, the things that they went through is very, very difficult to get out of. Very difficult. That's why a lot of people turn to drugs and they go mental, because of, factors that maybe were beyond their control. But if you have that willpower, that discipline, everybody has free will. So for some it's harder than others, because I will say that, because your brain, it's like, trauma affects your brain. Always have compassion for yourself. Always. Don't ever do not beat yourself up. Even if you had a rough day, even if you didn't do what you said you were going to do that day, even if, just don't beat yourself up. Just remember that you're worthy, you have a purpose, and you're here for a reason. And if you look at someone else and you're like, wow, I love what they're doing, I want to do that too. Take steps to do that. Take steps to do what you dream of doing. And take steps to do what you want to become. Recognizing it is an important step. That's true. Self-vision can ruin you. Oh, what do you mean by that, Sam? To that child healthy, we need to run away from that relationship. Certain times, Hamid, there's certain things that we need to leave. There's certain relationships that are not healthy and that are toxic and may continue to be that way. So there's certain things that are important to make sure you protect yourself from. Sure can, Sam, been there. I love family, I'm a loner, no one wants me. Well, Gordon, don't tell yourself that. Don't continue to tell yourself that, because it's not true. There's somebody out there for you. The most important thing when you're looking for something like that is to just work on yourself right now. Because if you want something out there, okay, so what do you want? What type of person do you want? So you have to become that type of person in order to bring that person into your life. And I stumbled across Ellie's music channel. Positive, welcoming environment keeps me here. Aw, Eric, I want to be a part of this community. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being so encouraging. I appreciate that's awesome. Oh, I'm so glad, Jonathan. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Some guys that occasionally reach out. I have the issue. I'm trying to reach out to them. I don't want to go out of my way sometimes. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's about making time and effort to do what's important to you. So like, obviously we're going to make the time and effort to do what's important, whatever's the most important thing to us. For some of us, for some people, that's survival, so for some people, that's just getting through the day. But yeah, I think it's important to have other people see what we're going through and to understand and, to share things with other people so that we don't have to feel so alone. This wonderful community. Oh, thank you, Eric. It seems like a distant support group. Hope nobody feels left out. I hope so too, Sam. I hope nobody feels left out too. I would not want that for anybody. Hola, Jorge. We sponsor each other in life. We can have love and compassion over all else. That's true, Kirk. There's a difference between intelligence and smartness. Studying, schooling makes you intelligent. Life experience and being compassionate makes you smart. Oh, Ernest, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that I'm smart. I'm definitely not a scholar or anything like that. I mean, I did go to school, but I'm not a scholar. I'm not like, I definitely don't read enough. I probably don't read as much as I should. Not nearly as much as I probably should. There's a lot of things to learn out there that I really want to learn. My favorite woman on YouTube, as far as someone who's like, she's been doing YouTube for a really long time. As far as someone who's like out there on YouTube, her name is Gigi Young. I love her so much. I've learned so much from her channel, and with healing and spirituality, those things are very important to me. So I've learned so much from her. I love her energy too. Like, she's such a role model for me. So there's definitely things out there. There's something out there for everybody. There's resources out there for everybody. We all remember we are human. Don't downplay yourself. Oh, thank you, Ernest. It's a hard one, right? We all have to remember we are human. Yes, I think I read that one. You're here for a reason. Yes, you are here for a reason. So stick it out, you guys. Stick it out. Because your soul, you have a soul. Everybody has a soul. And yeah, do not cut yourself short. Do not cut your soul, your life short, because your soul will, I don't want to go into anything too crazy right now, but your soul came here to live this life, and you got to carry out your life. So keep going. Find something you're compassionate about, strive to do that, and then you'll meet others driven by that same passion. That's true, Kirk. That's true. You'll put whatever it is out there, and whatever you put out there, you'll find. Try, celebrate, recovery, little steps. Everything takes time. That's true, Moto Wolf. I used to wonder what others think of me. I had a low self-esteem, but having low self-esteem can be thought of as selfish, and it can ruin your life. Yeah, it's definitely not. Having low self-esteem is not really a selfishness, truly. Like, yeah, I guess what you said, like, some people can think of it that way for certain reasons, but yeah, with low self-esteem, I think it's important to recognize the false things that you're believing about yourself and the false things that you're telling about yourself, because whatever was passed down onto you, whether it was family or relationships, whatever somebody passed down onto you to make you feel a certain way, that's from them. They don't feel good about themselves. Nobody who feels good about themselves is going to put other people, have a habit of putting other people down. Like nobody who is in there, like nobody who's doing great in life, nobody who loves life and is doing, their thing, and is, nobody who's really connected to God would ever, ever, ever try to bring you down like that. So that's coming from people who, that's coming from people putting you down. Anybody who's put you down or made you feel that way, that's coming from their own stuff that they've been treated that way, and they're passing it on to somebody else. So just don't take that ball. If they try to pass that ball to you, don't take it. Ernest says, do not use pet names, please. Thank you, Ernest. Do you enjoy playing sport? Sports are awesome. That's a good idea, Eric. Sports, physical activity can really pull you out of a rut. Developing some type of grounding, developing some type of routine, something like, okay, so every day I go for a walk like Ernest does, or like developing something to ground you every day. And maybe you can start building and building, but like start somewhere where it's like every day I have this ritual. I go for a walk, or I go to the park, or I go play basketball, or something like that. Maybe some things are not every day, but maybe some things are like once a week, or developing little rituals to ground yourself like that I think those are important things too, because you need to be grounded. It's important to be grounded. Like mini tennis. Yes, like mini tennis. Play pickleball. Oh, pickleball. It's good stuff. To know you have a friend here. Oh, that's so sweet. And brotherhood in me. That's so awesome, Jonathan. Thank you for saying that. We're all beautiful people. We are all beautiful people. Amen to that, Kirk. You feel like you're in a rough spot, dive deeper inside yourself. Watch motivational YouTube videos like Mind Shift Motivational. Yes, peace and joy. I completely agree. Watch something motivational every day, or at least try to. That's a good one, because the content that we consume really affects our mind and it affects us a lot. We don't realize it, but the music and the movies and different content that we consume will have a significant effect. It's just like eating, right? Anything you eat, like how they say you are what you eat. Well, you're also what you take in through like social media, what you take in through what you're watching and listening to, reading. I want mac and cheese. I don't feel like making it. Well, that's kind of a conundrum, Kirk. Exactly. If you're in your lane doing amazing things, you don't have time to the mental attitude to wish or tell people any negativity. Yes, absolutely. And you wouldn't want to. Like if you're in your flow, if you're like loving life, and if you've built a life for yourself that is beautiful and wonderful, and if you feel good about yourself, you would never ever have the need to tear anybody down. So yeah, that's important. There's help out there. There's always someone around available to listen to. That's true, Eric. There's look for the helpers, right? That's one of the biggest that's one of the quotes that I've heard. Look for the helpers. Always look for the helpers. There's always somebody who is able to and wants to help you. There are people out there who would love to help you, even if you're a complete stranger, who would love to listen to you, who would love to have compassion for you. There's always people out there who are available for you. Not everyone would be, Sometimes your friend's busy, sometimes that person's busy, and it's nothing personal. But there's always somebody out there with, compassion and love that wants to help you. Chris says, I have ADHD and SPD, which don't help. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chris. I have ADHD too. I don't know what SPD is, but I have ADHD as well. Pet names. Yeah, like Ernest was talking about pet names, like how they'll say like, oh, hi honey, or hi baby, or things like that. That's not appropriate to talk to a stranger that way. Routines are extremely, yes, Moto, routines are so helpful. They're so grounding. It's important to have some type of routine. Let me see what this comment is. Peace and Joy says, I found these great YouTube videos called I Am Motivational. What we feed ourselves exactly music content, it subconsciously gets into us and makes make it some good stuff. Yes, what Peace and Joy said. Totally motivational. I'll stick to ghost videos. Ernest! I'm going to start sending you motivational videos. I'm going to start sending you a bunch of motivational videos, Ernest. I'm making the mac and cheese now. Oh, awesome, Kirk. I mean, yeah, if you want something, you got to make it, right? Or get it somehow. I love listening to people's problems. Hey, Dawn, how's it going? I think I'm a little behind on the chat. Can you show us some nature, please? Yes, here is some nature. Right over here. Ta-da! It's everywhere. The beauty is everywhere. Oh, sensory processing disorder. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I'll watch him. Yes! How's it going, Dawn? All right, I've caught up with the chats now. I wasn't that behind, though. Yeah, we're going deep today, you guys. But yeah, if anyone ever brings up like something that I can understand, and that I have something that I want, that I'm able to contribute in some way, it may or may not be helpful to you. You can tell me if it's not helpful for you, but I want to give people whatever information that has helped me. Because I feel like if something has helped me, it might help somebody else. And not everybody's on the same path. Not the same things might not help, this like different people. So I understand that too. But I do know there are certain truths that I do know that are facts. Like there's certain truths that you have to, like, it's important. I won't say you have to. That's a little bit more, that's too like strong language, but it's really important to, find time to do things that you love, like to do what you love that makes you happy, or to work towards being able to live a life that you're able to do things that you enjoy. Makes it really hard though. Makes it really hard. The society can make it really hard right now, the way that, it's kind of a bit of a rat race in this day and age. Chris feels like a superpower sometimes. Other times you look back and think, what happened? Oh, do you have that too, Smurfy? Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Dawn says it's going, about to pass out. Good night, Dawn. Thanks for stopping in. I've been in so many different places in the country. That's awesome. Taylor says, Jonathan here. You have been awesome and respectful. I appreciate you very much. Oh, I'm so glad, Jonathan. I appreciate you too. Hello, Abdul. We got into some deep stuff today. Some days might be deep, and then some other days might not be. That's just how it is. But I do know another thing too. Sometimes if there's something you gotta say, and if you have good intentions behind it, sometimes you just gotta say it, because you don't know if someone needs to hear it or not. And maybe people don't need to hear it, but maybe there's that one person that needs to hear something, So self-expression, really important too. That's a hard one to, sometimes it's hard to develop the courage to be able to express things. Oh, love you too, Dawn. I hope you sleep well. Take good care of yourself. I hope you find an awesome caregiver. Have a good night, Jonathan Taylor. You take care of yourself. So beautiful. It's the lighting doesn't do it any justice right now. Doesn't do it too much justice, but it's gotta love nature. Oh, Kirk, thanks for saying that. I'm sure there's definitely nicer people out there, but thank you for saying that. I'm all right. I have my days, you know, everybody has their days. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I wonder if it's borderline spectrum, social issues, auditory issues, the way I have to do certain things, but I make my way how I can. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know too much about what was that, SPD. I do know that I'm a like I can only speak about my experiences, so I'm just trying to relate. I'm just trying to relate to you, but it's probably not the same thing. I am a highly sensitive person. There's some people that I cannot hug. I refuse to hug certain people because their energy is too powering. It's too overpowering. There's some people I cannot, like, it's just like, oh, I can't do that person. You know, like I can't be around that person. There's not that I'm like trying to be selective, but it's just like something with the energy. And there's people that I'm definitely drawn to, and I'm like, oh yeah, this person is safe. It takes time for me to feel safe with somebody. It definitely does, but yeah, with over time. I'm also very sensitive. I'm sensitive with I also have auditory stuff too. Like I can be sensitive with that. But I think I've grown like, yeah, like as I've grown older, I've gotten more sensitive, but at the same time, I've learned how to like kind of block certain things out too. But so yeah, I don't have that, like what you guys were talking about. But I'm also a very sensitive person. And I also get like social, you know, I'm like socially kind of weird, you know, and like sometimes are just like, so I guess it's social anxiety. I don't know. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like, I don't know. I like this cool tree that's like arching over. I didn't know I put off that strong of an aura. Ernest, I never said anything about you. This is not directed towards you. Sweetie, at times I have to wear ear defenders to filter out the noise. Oh, okay. Ernest says, I love most nature mosquitoes and leeches can go the way of the oh, I thought you said doo-doo. The dodo? Wait, let me read that again. I did not quite pick that up. Mosquitoes and leeches can go the way... Oh, I see. Like you don't like mosquitoes and leeches. Well, who does? Have you guys ever like had a leech before? I don't think we have leeches here, but definitely there's mosquitoes right now all around me, but I don't think any of them are actively biting. Oh yeah, no, they are. They're trying. I'm moving, so it might be harder for them that I'm moving. Oh, I hope you're having a great evening, Kirk. Thank you. Hey, Jessie Cat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm an intense person. I didn't say anything about you, Ernest. I didn't say anything about you. Just talking in general. There's some people that it's like, oh, it's so overbearing. And sometimes I'm so sensitive that I cannot hug anybody. Sometimes I'm just like, sorry, no hug today. Like I have those days and people know that. There's times where I'm just like, I can't hug anybody because I'm too sensitive. So I do have something like that. I do so much better keeping my headphones all the time. Yeah, a lot of people wear headphones everywhere. But yeah, that probably helps with certain things too. I like to hear my environment though if I'm like well, it depends on where you are, right? Sometimes it's safe to have your headphones in. Sometimes you have to it's good to be able to hear traffic and stuff. Hey Sean, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey nobody really, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Zeep. That means please subscribe in Zeep language. Mahalo. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm planning to go to a meditation group today. And then I think I might go, that group is that location is kind of near the Costco. So I may go to Costco, because Costco I think doesn't close until 8:30. So I'm gonna get some gas at Costco and get some more coconut water, maybe more maple syrup. I think I might skip the avocados unless they're like not pre-frozen because they turned out horrible. Yeah, maybe pick up a couple of things at Costco tonight. Thank you for shopping at Costco. Yeah, the woman that I listened to on YouTube, her name is Gigi Young, the lady that I talked about a couple times. She's talked about AI, which is a very interesting topic. And it's good there's some things that are really useful for AI, and there's other things not so good. And yeah, it's so interesting. I like her so much that maybe I'll share some of her things, like I'll post it on my YouTube channel in case anybody is interested. I have extremely acute hearing when I'm in a restaurant listening to everyone's conversation around me and process them simultaneously. I feel like that happens to me too. It's like hard for me to drown out other things. Like that happened to me the other day where I was at a workshop and then somebody else was speaking and I just couldn't do two things at once. But it depends though. I think there's sometimes I can drown it out if it's far away enough though. Some people might be a lot more sensitive and not be able to drown it out at all. Let me get some water. Which that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the way that things are for people. Everybody's different and everybody's special, and sensitivity can be a really good thing, and it often is, especially if we know how to manage it and if we know how to use it. I needed some agua. My ear defenders are permanently with me. Hi, Nicholas. Good night, Kirk. Thanks for being here. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Have a great day tomorrow. I'll be on my music channel tomorrow. Tomorrow be around 6:30-ish Hawaiian Standard Time. Something like that, 6 or 7, 6:30 or 7 p.m. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. we're almost done with the trail. We might have some glitching up once I get out of the trail. But look at this beauty. I mean, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the similar scenery, but I just want to show you guys where I'm at. Oh, thank you, Zeeb. Yes, please like and subscribe, you guys, if you'd like to see more. Here's that big tree again. I love these white flowers. I don't exactly know what they're called, but I love those. So beautiful. So sacred. Look how beautiful this stuff is. How far is it in all? The hike? Let's see. I think it's I think it might be like slightly under 2 miles, so not that far. There is incline, but it's a very like beginners friendly, easy hike, this one. So it's just so beautiful. I know, and you can hear so many birds. Yes, Levi, in the jungle. We are in the jungle. We're getting out though. I'm almost done. Welcome to the jungle. Something like that. Oh, thank you, Eric. Welcome to the jungle. I'm gonna edit my, I made a sweet potato pie video. I made some sweet potato haupia pie. It's purple potato, Okinawan purple sweet potato pie with haupia. So I made some of that. So I might share the video. I gotta edit it and share it. But let me show you guys a photo. It's kind of gnarly, you guys. It was not a complete, it was my first time making it, but there's that. And there's like a piece right here. Yeah, the top stuff is supposed to be haupia, which I used arrowroot starch instead of cornstarch, so that might have been my mistake with doing that. So it's like more goopy instead of firm, but it works. Not my favorite band. Oh, Guns N' Roses, but they're okay. Yeah, I don't listen to Guns N' Roses. I just know the Welcome to the Jungle. I just know that part. I don't really listen to Guns N' Roses. I'm sure. Yeah, it's actually did. I had it for breakfast today. It is delicious. I like it. I enjoy it. Love the plants and the birds. Hey, Joaquin. Yeah, it's definitely a very beautiful place. It's paradise. But everywhere has their own type of paradise, you know? No matter where you're at, there's always nature. Hey, Four, how's it going? Good to see you. Hello. Well, that was a good like recovery workout because I'm still recovering from my previous 2 workouts. So that was good recovery. Good to get a little bit of sweat. Good to breathe and get your heart pumping. All great stuff. I'm not vegan, but your food you describe making it sound good. Oh, thanks, Eric. Yeah, I'm not completely vegan anymore. I would say I'm still mostly plant-based with a couple of exceptions here and there, but yeah, everything, usually what I make at home is always vegan. So that's what I gravitate towards. Hey, Brooklyn, how's it going? Here in the Great Lakes during the warm season, it's beautiful. I bet that's beautiful, Joaquin. Yeah, everywhere is so, there's, you know, people always ask me, what was your favorite place that you traveled to? And everywhere. It has its own beauty. So it's impossible to like have a favorite. Everywhere's so beautiful and so cool. There's always like cool things to explore. I love exploring. I really love exploring like new places. Yeah, the lighting's not so great right now. That's okay. My paradise would be on the shore of a lake with calm weather and fishing rod in my hand. Oh, Ernest. Well, aren't you near that already? So you can access paradise if you go fishing twice a week, right? Maybe one day you'll do streaming. You'll stream your fishing adventures, maybe. What's the meaning of your name? It's just my name. It's the first 3 letters of my given name. But my name comes from Alice. So my given name is Alicia, and it comes from Alice. And so Alice, I don't even know how to describe it. I think it means like nobility, or I don't know, something like that. Hey Cushy, how's it going? Hello. She says that I say hello. I've been watching you on TV, so I haven't been able to communicate. Oh, thanks for watching, Cushy. I appreciate that. Hello. Oh, I appreciate you watching, and thanks for stopping in to say hi. I appreciate that. Can't spell liar. That is funny. That is funny. Actually, you can. Maybe I got it, but a tripod or a chest rig before I do that. Okay, gotcha. Oh, because like your hands will be full. That makes sense. Yeah, your hands are full when you're fishing. I want to grow plumerias and dragon fruit cactus. Oh, that's awesome, Joaquin. Hey Cushy, hey Cushy, I hope are you getting better? Is anything getting better? Or let me send a prayer for you right now. Being in Vancouver, I can be on the Pacific Ocean. I am walking distance from a river. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful, Eric. It'd be so cool to see if you stream out of nature. Yeah, it would be so cool. Ernest, my name means honesty. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. We love the honest Ernest. The earnest Ernest. Alice in Hawaii land. Anne says, Levi, love that. Always bring a lime when fishing. Huh. You never know when you will be swept out to sea and eat a giant... Oh, interesting. Oh, that was a joke. I think that was a joke. I'm like, huh. Very interesting. Hey, MD, how's it going? Must have had your hair done. No, I have not actually. I've not had my hair done. That's just sweat. One of my nicknames was Honest Weed. Oh, that's funny. I had a wonderful surprise blessing from God today. Ooh, Joaquin, would you like to share? Well, a joke, but hey, some truth in it. You might want to season it. New challenges every day. I'm sure the light at the end. Oh, I'm so sorry, hey Cushy. It's sunshine and not a train. Be praying for you. Hey, DT. But yeah, hey Cushy, I hope that things continue to improve, and whatever it is that clears out, whatever it is going on, I hope that clears out and hopefully things will start getting better. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Your package on Saturday. Oh my gosh, DT. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Thank you so much for doing that. I did not expect anything like that. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. So much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So sweet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Ernest Hemingway, Old Man in the Sea, taught me about the lime. Huh. If you bring a banana on boat, be sure to bring the lime too. Bananas are considered, oh, they're considered bad luck. I didn't know that. Welcome to the jungle, chat with Allie. Well, we're out of the jungle now. Hit like and subscribe. Thank you, Eric. The sky is always so beautiful. Isn't it always so beautiful? Like, yeah, it always is. Jungle chat, love the name Eric, says Anne. Ernest is Waka, DT, Ken Come Ken. I have something who is sponsoring me, or someone who's sponsoring me for Awakening Retreat. Wait, what? That's so cool. Where's the Awakening Retreat? Wow, so somebody's like, wow, that's so cool, Joaquin. Somebody's supporting you for that? That's so cool. What, would you like to share any details about it? I knew a guy who went fishing at the start of the season. 200 boats. He only got a banana and his boat sank. Well, that's pretty gnarly. Oh, a bus is coming, guys. I gotta get out of the way. Let the bus pass. Most comments are completed. It's crazy that buses go down this road. It's such a windy road. It's not a whole lot of room too. It's crazy that buses come back here, but that's convenient for people who ride the bus. Is that a troll? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what that even means. I feel like I've seen that person before. I don't know. I have always loved dreary days. Clouds and light drizzle are peaceful to me. And would you like to be blue? You don't have to, but I just thought of that. I was like, oh, maybe she might want to be blue. I don't know. Just let me know. You don't have to, though. Michigan retreat, man. Oh, that's so cool, Joaquin. I'm so excited for you. That's so awesome. That's a reason to celebrate. Wow, that's gonna be so cool. You're gonna have, I bet your experience is just gonna be like amazing. Right, Anne. Ernest says, I've always loved dreary days. Clouds and light drizzle are peaceful to me. I actually agree. I like that. I like those days too. Those days can be really calming if you have to stay inside, or if you are able to stay inside your house. I don't like rain when I have to go out, especially not heavy rain, but yeah, I do enjoy rain when I can stay indoors. I think it's a song. Oh, okay. Okay, awesome, Anne. Sweet. All right, there we go. Hey, Jim, how's it going? Hey, Ambrose, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing great today. Stay safe. Thank you. I hope you're doing great today, too. Thank you. Look out for a troll. I'll look out for a troll, you two, when I have a chance. It's the rose. Everyone hears and it throws it off. Oh, Ambrose. Oh, did somebody call you a she? Is that what happened? I feel like I knew that you were a he. But sorry if I accidentally called you a she, but I feel like I knew that you were a he though. My name means God will judge. God will judge and raise up by God in Hebrew. Oh, wow, what a great name. Yeah, Joaquin's a very cool name. You don't meet a whole lot of people named Joaquin. Yeah, welcome to the blue, Anne. I just wanted to ask you if you wanted to do that, since you're here so consistently too. graduating college and becoming a model. Big week for me. Oh, Anne. Hey, I can't believe you're graduating college this week. That's so awesome. You did it. You put in all the work. You put in 4 years of work to get to that point where you are now. That's amazing. You should be so proud of yourself. So do you have any, so Anne, what is what you want to do? Like, what's the thing that sounds like, like what you want to do right now after getting out of college? What's your favorite book besides the Bible? Let's see, what is my favorite book? What is my favorite book? I read a book, this was so long ago, but I read a book when I was 19. It's called The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama, and that got me out of a really depressive state. So that book did a lot for me. There's a really cool book called Heart Math. Kind of like, it's about the way that your breath aligns with your heart. There's The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. That's a good one. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think those are just to name a few. I don't think I have like one favorite book. I thought you said Me to Be Mad. Oh, okay. Sorry, it was Anne, yeah. I mean, Ambrose, if you would like to as well. No worries. I was like, dang, I thought she knew. Oh, no, I did know. Yeah, I did know that you were he. Waka pronounced waka means hello. Yeah, I still have a couple assignments to submit for my art and insanity class. Art and insanity class? Wow, what a name for a class. That sounds very interesting. I'm not sure. I really like languages. I tutor kids online in Spanish and English. I also like helping people get their life together. So I've looked into coordinating roles. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure I hope you find the perfect thing that's for you and something that makes you really happy too. That's so awesome and exciting. Roles for the touring companies as well. Case managers working in mental health field. My degree is in Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies with concentration. Interesting. Okay. Very cool, Anne. I'm sure you're going to be so good at it. Wow, very cool. Yeah, it's not easy to stay in college and stick out those 4 years. So you did it. I have names that have Hebrew roots that are profound meanings, and the names are commonly given to somebody with wonderful connections to God. Oh wow, that's so cool. It has Hebrew, so Joaquin has Hebrew roots. I'm all over the place. It's okay, Anne. It's okay. Like sometimes there's different things. Like sometimes, some people like doing, there's so many different things you can do. And that's a good thing. Looks at artists. Wait, let me read that better. It looks at like artists in mental health. I'm heading home, Ambrose. I'm heading home. I just went on a hike, so we're going on home, and I'm gonna go to a group meditation today. I haven't been to one in a long time, but I really enjoy. I want to get back into my meditation practice because it's been kind of a while. Once in 3 months you show up. You mean Ambrose? How do you get the sky so blue? I didn't do that. That's God. How did you do it, God? I'm sticking with the online tutoring for now as I keep getting my life together. Okay, cool. Online tutoring. That sounds great because then you can work from home. That's perfect. Oh, love you, Anne. Eric says, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Yes, definitely. I'm heading home, you guys. I just finished my hike. Hawai'i means God will. Right, I remember he said that earlier, a little bit earlier in the chat. You know, I don't have a whole story behind my name. I really don't. Spanish. Okay, I thought it was some kind of Hispanic. With Hebrew roots, many names for many languages. Biblical oranges, I see origins. Oranges, not oranges, origins. Oh, my legs are so sore, you guys. I'm waddling. I'm going home. I'm a little winded. I'm going home. He said God will judge, not establish. Huh, I see. I don't know if that deserved an applause, you guys. A little bit of a struggle, but thank you, Anne. Has a few different ones. DT says, sounds great. It was clever though, shameless self-plug. Check out my music at Alley Sky. Oh, the mountains are so beautiful. Let me show you guys some of the mountains up there. Some hibiscuses. So beautiful. There is a struggle bus from time to time. My problem is I think I'm driving it. Nice, Ernest. Oh yeah, everybody rides a struggle bus from time to time. That's true. I'm heading on a mini vacation. Oh, another vacation, Eric. Wow. This is like your summer for vacations, or maybe you do it every year, but that's awesome. Heading to Okanagan, Interior BC, in Kelowna to hang out on a beach, visiting my parents until Sunday. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Eric. I hope you have a great, amazing rest of your week and weekend. Well, that'll be fun. I hope you get lots of relaxing done and enjoy your time with your parents. That sounds awesome. Flowers so beautiful. Yes, they are so beautiful. Deep. Such a beautiful view. DT said yes. Depends on what you are looking at. Hebrew word can have fear more depending on the context and the culture. I see. That makes sense. There's some languages like that have like one word has multiple meanings. Hey guys, well, I'm getting home. I gotta do a quick rinse and then go into my meditation group. Well, it's not my group yet. I haven't even done this one yet. It's a new one. I just found out about it. So I'm gonna go to that and see if I like it. But yeah, I really do want to get the dogs barking. I do want to get back into my meditation practice, and maybe it'll jumpstart me, like consistently too, you know. Hey Kalihi, day was great. How was your day? I'm gonna end this live stream in a little bit. Thank you, Anne. You have a great evening too. Oh, you're so welcome anytime. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you so much. And congratulations. You should be so proud of yourself. High fives. These vlogs are fun. I'm so glad you enjoyed DT. It's fun for me too. That's the thing. It's so fun. I love it. Nice to see you again too. Thank you, Joaquin. Just walking up the hill. Yes, I did, Kalihi. I went on a hike. Now I'm going back home. I'm getting ready for meditation group, which is perfect, right? Like work out and then meditate. I feel like the physical activity can help you like settle down more and sit down more still. Good night, Ernest. You were truly amazing. Keep your head up and your mind focused. You'll achieve all that your heart desires. I'll do both of those things. I'll do all of those things. I appreciate you too. Same back at you, Ernest. I know you've achieved a lot, but there's still so much beauty pouring into your life. More and more things to come. But thank you guys. Thank you so much, DT, for sending that package. That's so sweet of you to do that. I'm very, very excited. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to end it here. But please take care. God bless you. Make time for you. Make time to relax. Enjoy your breath. And I'll see you guys next time. Love you so much. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Take care. You too, Anne. Take care.